Start us off, Chris. You're our intro maker.
It was saying it was like Bane, a happy Bane. Hello everybody and welcome to the Yellow Face Podcast. How are you feeling, everybody?
Standard.
That's pretty much his response every time we do a
And
podcast.
we're gathered here today by Lawrence, Chris, and Guy.
You're hilarious.
Oh my god!
In joke, but no one else will get.
It's not just Guy's word, okay?
So,
Oh my goodness. So yeah, how's everybody been doing?
pretty good, pretty tired.
Yes.
Deadlands and Easter. Deadlines before Easter and such.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Preparing for exams and
Easter, deadlines before Easter. Easter
The whole-
during a deadline.
The whole Easter
Deadline
deadline
ratio is just off the chain.
Hooper Palazza.
Oh, it's just the choice.
Fuck are you
Over
saying?
9,000.
What?
It was like a
Never mind. But yeah, what was everybody been playing this week?
fuck loads of Titanfall.
Yeah, buddy! That game.
So good.
Perhaps I'm the only one who hasn't.
Homie.
I played a bit of it. It's okay.
Dude, it's pretty good.
I just wish there was a storyline. Or,
I mean, like a
a real
total
campaign.
legit one.
Yeah.
I mean,
not a Blink, not a
Brink.
Brink campaign.
yeah, I was gonna
It's
say.
much better than Brink.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know, but like the campaign style is still the same.
Yeah, the big issue I have with it is that no matter who wins, the story doesn't change.
No. That's for
So
sure.
at least with Brink, the story did change a bit.
Yeah, because each side did have their desired outcome.
Yeah, but like you'd win in a match, and like something wrong would go, like a reactor would explode or something when it shouldn't because you won,
Yeah.
and it's like, well,
It's kind of
what?
cheaping you out.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
it's like,
Guys, this thing blew up even though you're doing really well.
Oh, fuck!
but that guy crucial to the story just died. Oh,
No, I mean, but we're fighting to keep him alive.
Something I don't actually know. I'm too busy
To
playing.
be honest,
the actual game to
I
listen.
only played that just to get the extra chassis.
Yeah,
be honest.
I got the achievements for doing all three. Well, there's 4 achievements. There's 2 for completing the campaign for each, and then there's another 2 for winning every campaign level.
Yeah.
So as soon as I got those, I switched to just classic or whatever it's called.
Yeah, play classic.
Yeah.
Vanilla Titanfall.
Yeah.
Oh!
Look at the terms I'm spewing from my face. Oh,
I mean, yeah, it's
decoupage.
Yeah, that'll do.
As soon as you get into the actual multiplayer, the game just opens up and it becomes super fun.
Have
Yeah.
you
What's your
unlocked any
favourite-
Titans?
Sorry?
Yeah, all 3.
Oh, there's only 3
There's
of them.
There's only 3,
types.
but I'm pretty sure they'll bring more out in DLC.
No. They said when in reference to the season pass, I forgot the name of the chick. You know the blonde haired chick that was doing a load of the promotions and stuff for at E3 and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have it, okay. But basically, she was saying that they won't be. They don't have any plans to add in any Titans because it will mess with the balance that they've set in place. Which is kind of disappointing, but I can live with it.
I don't know. 3 Titans.
No, they're pretty varied. You have the Strider, which is a very light.
I like
very,
the tank.
very
He
weakly
looks
armored,
cool.
and then you have the Atlas, which is very box standard, middle of the range. And
Well,
then
it's mid-range. isn't it?
mid-range,
Yep.
and then you have I want to say Eagle because that's why I call my Titan Ogre, which is your heavy duty class. Love that thing. Like it's slow and like stompy, but it can take a beating.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Me and Chris were talking about this on the train, and we're like, we need to talk about this on the podcast. But what is the Titan that you use out of preference?
As we were saying, it's a bit against the whole point of the game, but we don't actually like using the Titans.
Yeah.
We prefer just running around and doing buckle and shooting bitches down and stuff. But at the moment, I'm using the Atlas because I'm trying to get the shoot people out of the sky achievement.
Can you shoot Titans when they're deploying, kind of thing?
No.
They have an initial shield.
Right.
When that breaks down, they can be shot. But there's a few things you can set your Titan to follow you, So you can just run around the map and it'll follow you, killing stuff in its way.
Yeah.
So it's like an AI. Or you can choose it to guard. So on hardpoint, which is like capture points, you have like 3 to 4 capture points. So you can just choose to guard the capture point, which is really cool.
Which is very useful because you know the training post, not the training map, the training grounds map.
Yes.
There is a building where a hard point is, and it's just like the half of the building is just eaten out.
Yeah.
If you have your Titan facing inside of it, so when something just jumps in, it'll just glack it and it's dead.
Glack it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very useful. What was I going to say? What gun do you use for the Titan?
Oh, for the Titan, I use the I used to use the chain gun. But once I regenerated, I thought, let's try something else, and I dropped to the cannon. Basically, it's like
Time Lords.
No, it's like Prestige in Call of Duty. Because it's made by Respawn with it used to be Infinity Ward, blah blah blah. But like back to the point you were saying about,
but you don't lose all your stuff. I don't think
it's you only lose your memories. It's basically your memories are basically all your experience and all your perks that you've gained. So like if you you unlock satchels on level 42, you'll be drop back to level 1, and you have to get back to levels 42 again to get unlock satchels and use them, unless you have a burn card.
That's annoying. I'm gonna have to plan out my achievements better.
Dude, it's really not that bad because, like I said, I was telling you on the train, once you regenerate, you gain XP at a quicker rate.
There's an achievement for unlock everything.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be annoying when you lose stuff to unlock.
Yeah. But like what you were saying about, we feel like we don't need to be in, like, you don't like being in Titans. I agree, because when I was playing, even on the demo, I didn't feel like I had to be in a Titan to fight a Titan.
It's fun. Don't get me wrong, but I like.
Like I said, running around, and you feel very competent having an anti-Titan weapon, or you could just straight up rodeo the guy, and it's very fun to see, like, can I take this dude down before he takes me out?
I feel that I can take down Titans faster with my anti-Titan weapon.
Which one do you use?
The second one, the really fast.
The mag launcher?
No, the Sidewinder.
Okay. Yeah,
I think that's what it's called. It's so powerful. It's like the least powerful one, but I feel the most powerful because it's so fast.
Yeah.
So fast.
I used to use the Sidewinder, then I used the rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher's alright, but it alerts them.
When
they're being
Pilot
targeted.
locking.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
But then I use the mag launcher now. It's like a mortar.
That's pretty
much.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn cool. So you feel that a bit away, just arc it up a bit.
Yeah. But at the moment I'm using the plasma cannon. I think whatever it's called, plasma rocket cannon.
The one that charges.
Yeah, which is very annoying. I don't like it at all. But there's an achievement for shooting someone out the sky, so I'm just using it until I've got that.
Get the burn card for it. The amped one. It charges in like seconds.
Yeah, I just don't like the aim because it has to be so precise, or else you don't hit them. Like, it explodes, but it doesn't kill them.
Yeah.
If it lands next to them.
It's a beam, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not
My choice of weapon, though, I really like the arc welder thing.
Okay.
That's really
That
cool.
is a very useful but annoying weapon.
Yeah.
There's one guy.
It kills everything in its vicinity, though, which is really cool. So it's like a Tesla cannon. It like links people together.
It also can affect your vision like an EMP.
Yeah.
Which is hella annoying. So if a dude has like
it'll
electric,
fuck up your screens.
if you have electric smoke and a plasma cannon, you will roll up into against an or a pilot, fire near them. The EMP will affect them, and then you pop electric smoke, which does damage, and you can disappear into it. You can't get locked on, and you can move around them. And you're like, where is this dude?
That combined with the Strider is like the best combination because you can just pop all that and then just like flee.
There's this dash and like peace.
Fuck you guys.
I'm out. Yeah, it's pretty fun. That's what most
I feel like
of my
a magician.
I'm an HP. Like what I've been spending most of my time.
Now I shall take my leave.
Oh my goodness! What is your pilot setup like?
So I just finished the achievement to unlock everything on one weapon. So I was using the carbine, which is awesome because when you take it out, and it's like the front extends. It's so cool. What does it remind? Like the Halo 4 weapons. You know when you take them out, they're all like filled.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
Like...
I like just little. Things.
Those scenes in Halo 4 were super cool.
But yeah, at the moment I am using the SMG and the automatic pistol with the sprint run and gun perk, so you can reload while sprinting and shoot while sprinting. So you just like just fucking
Because
everyone
otherwise,
down.
I didn't like using the actual guns. My setup is smart pistol, wingman, which is a magnum, like a 6-shooter,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Can you get a scope for that?
No, it's
No.
like it's a side weapon, so you can't
Sure.
mod it.
Yeah.
And satchels. And
I'm yet to use the
Quick question:
Go.
Is the smart gun like? Because I only used it against
It's the
people
one that
that would
also
stand.
locks on.
Yeah, I know, but I only had the chance to use it in like the tutorial bit,
Yeah.
which was against standing still people.
AI,
yeah,
So is it harder to use when people are running around?
definitely. So
yeah. You cannot kill people head on.
you have to either be at a
Unless they're
distance
stood.
or be using extended targeting or have an amped smart pistol burn card. Because basically, when you're using a standard smart pistol, you have when you hit a grunt, it's like ding, lock, dead. Fighting a pilot, you have to wait 3 seconds, 5 seconds for it to get a full lock on to
And
kill them.
They have to be in perfect sight, or else it will.
Yeah,
It can't bend too much.
it can
it's
matrix
like
a bit, but it can't defy gravity. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Right. Okay.
It's got a very niche point for pilots.
Yeah, basically, if you can see it, it can move it. If it's gone out your field of vision, forget it.
The best thing is for a hard point when people are capturing points and they're just sitting there like tucked away trying to not die.
I was like,
You just get above them and you're like dead.
uh,
Or they're invisible. That's a good thing to spot them as well.
Yeah, I particularly like the smart pistol because all the other guns I feel like you kind of have to stop, and I've seen a lot of guys where they kind of play like COD, where you have a car and you stop and shoot. I don't like that at all.
No.
I played like if I was playing COD, I don't like COD. If I was playing Battlefield, I'd play like Battlefield.
Yeah.
No, you have this movement system, and it feels like you have to
It's flowing.
keep moving.
Yeah.
If
I
you stay
feel
still,
like if you stop, you die.
you stop, you're dead.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the motto of this game, and the smart pistol allows you to move, aim, and kill.
Yeah.
One time.
However, I do like trying to snipe people. Get up really high somewhere and just like
Which is a fair point. People do that, and it is
Oh,
actually quite effective until you get found out.
yes.
And then the guy's like, "Oh, I'm a smart pistol, you."
Yeah.
get
I'm
shit.
just not very good.
It's funny because holding it sideways is actually quite accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? So yeah.
Remember on the tutorial we were playing it, it's like, oh, that's the gangster gun.
Hold it in the kill shot.
Run around, yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of Titans, how's that for a segue?
That was pretty smooth, dude.
That's key.
Pretty smooth.
And then he called it out and then ruined the whole illusion and then it's gone and then we're starting from step
Thanks for taking that away from me, Chris.
So I think what you're gonna go on is the dub announcements and stuff.
WDubs.
I looked at it last week when
Which-
there wasn't a lot of stuff.
It's just like a little 5-second clip.
No,
or something.
like me and Scott from my show back home on radio was where we were looking at the voice announcements and we're like, okay, not many names I wasn't expecting. Like me and you've been talking, like maybe we'll see Crispin Freeman or guys like that. Crispy Freeman.
I hope he plays Erwin. It'd just be
guys
perfect for him.
Erwin Taicho. Crispin Freeman. Margrave, right?
Jeremiah Gottwald. Alucard from Helsing.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a very good fit. But I was expecting to see more big names like that. I did not. I saw a lot of guys from D. Grayman and series that I have not necessarily watched. They're probably big in their own rights, but I have
The
not.
biggest announcement was Nolan North as a lead.
Oh, yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I was leaving, and actually watching those clips I watched today. I haven't watched them last week, but I watched them today. And I'm like, it was a good fit. All the voices I think have fit pretty well.
Yeah.
Like Annie, I was like, yes.
I only heard a scream out of Sasha, which was disappointing because I wanted to
Do you
hear
know who's
what
playing
her-
Sasha?
No, who?
Ashley Birch. Hey Ash, what you playing?
Oh, yes, you told me this. That's really weird. Tiny Tina from Borderlands.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was
I have
like,
to
okay.
see how she does the voice.
I mean, I'll take it because like she does crazy kind of well.
Yeah.
So I mean, it also would be kind of different from Tina's kind of bang, you know?
Badonkadonk, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, black facade.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see where that goes. But yeah, you got anything you want to say before I start?
They said they're going to reveal who Aaron's voice actor is at some convention in Boston.
Okay,
in
this
a
is
couple
gonna
of
be
days.
big then. Because like we were saying today, me and Scott were like
PAX East, is it?
PAX East
That's the next.
in Boston.
Is that Boston or is that Seattle?
I think that's Seattle, dude.
We did
Which
some-
one's in Boston?
I don't know. It's just some convention in Boston, I think. I don't know what it is exactly.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, we were saying like they haven't even announced Aaron yet, so this is gonna be something.
Well, that's
big.
like the biggest character.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So they're probably holding back for this.
I don't know.
They
It's
just
got
need
to be
someone
someone
that can go a lot.
Titan.
It's got to be someone who can scream really well as well, because they've got to do. They'll probably have to do Titan Aaron as well.
Yeah. I mean,
I thought Yuri Loventhal.
Yuri Loventhal in Code. You're talking about
Suzaku from Code Geass.
Suzaku.
I like Code Geass.
You mean Ben 10?
Ben 10. Sasuke from Naruto.
Yep.
I don't watch Naruto.
I've watched Naruto. You spin me round, baby, round when you go down.
But yeah, so Yuri Loventhal, or some of you guys probably don't know, Chris Patton.
Rings a bell. What's he from?
He was Graham Spector from Bakano. No.
I've watched Bakano.
Ayato Kamina from Razafon.
I haven't watched Razafon.
I can't think of anything you guys have seen that he's in, but I don't know. He does screaming really well.
Okay.
Is the thing. 'Cause he screams a lot in Razafon.
I'm trying to think. Yuri Lowenthal as Aaron.
Maybe if he sort of deepened his voice a bit. But like,
he got to have that kind of whiny factor to his voice. But I mean, yeah, I could see it. Yeah, I mean, it could work.
I don't know. I doubt it'll be like a big name, to be honest.
You think?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna go more like not a newcomer, but
a no name.
No, someone who like has been in other stuff, like
but not as big as like Nolan North.
Yeah, not as big as like what's his name?
What's he in?
You know, the guy that's in everything.
Nolan North?
No, not Nolan North. The other guy that's in everything.
The new Joker, that guy.
Oh, Troy Baker.
No.
Okay, that's it.
Plays Wolverine in everything.
Blue. That was hilarious. Scott actually said that today, and he put on the Leron voice. And it was like, I got what he said, but it's like, I was like, what? I was thinking more Wolverine. But he just went straight for the Leon. I was like, oh my goodness! If they actually
it's so it's so jarring when you have you watched any of the dub?
Not yet. That's still on my list.
It's so
of what?
Of Gurren Lagann. You know the guy that plays Wolverine in various
he
plays a gay guy in Gurren Lagann, and it's the most jarring thing I've ever heard.
You hear it, you're like, wait, what? That's him? And even like watching panels and he does the voice, I'm like,
because he's so like gruff in most of the stuff he's in, and he's like
that's cool. That's versatility.
Yeah,
it's
even
really
though
cool.
he does like the same voice in most things.
I'm just like, dude, are you blowing my mind right now? it's something, man.
I thought they got Armin's voice.
Yeah, man.
Spot on as well.
I'm pretty happy with the casting. Actually, like from hearing the casting, the voices and whatever, I'm like, yeah, I'll take it.
Obviously, people have been bitching about it because like
people are people.
You got the sub-master race, I suppose. You don't get the same feel for it if it's not in Japanese.
One of the main reasons I'm going to like it is that I can watch it in the background.
Yeah.
So I don't have to pay full attention to it to know what's going on.
Plus, you've watched it once already. So
I've got the DVD set. But like, this way I can do work and watch it at the same time and still sort of listen to it in the background. So yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll all come out in one big go?
No. They'll split it in 25 episodes. They'll split it into two parts.
Okay.
Do you know if it's airing on TV?
I don't know if it's airing on TV.
Probably. If it is, it'll be on Tonight. But if not, they'll just bring it out into 12-episode DVDs, which will be £25 each.
Ooh, I wonder if they do.
Sorry, before you go,
someone's diary. What's her face's diary?
Oh, that would be an interesting.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well,
have you watched that?
Not yet.
What channel would they air it on?
Toonami probably on Adult Swim. That's what they air everything else on.
That's a fair point.
I don't know what they air.
Adult Swim's a big channel now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a thing. They do games as well.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah,
that's crazy. It just used to be like Robot Chicken and Assy McGee.
Assy McGee. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I was looking on the internet and I saw a video for Amazing Spider-Man 2 footage from GDC, like an interview with the guys from Binox.
The game or the movie?
Right. So, not necessarily spoilers for the movie, Chris. So.
It's fine, everything's everything's fucking been spoiled for me.
Everything's ruined anyway.
So
Their entire life is futile.
They were talking about the game.
It's so harsh.
And they're talking how they've kind of switched up how the movement works and web swinging. I was
Again?
like, this made it interesting. So they've put left and right swing on the triggers.
Oh, that's cool.
Separately.
Oh, so it's like...
Yeah, and they made it because one of the things that they had feedback from is that it didn't feel very physical when you were swinging.
Yeah, you just like...
It was like Spider-Man PS1 swinging,
Yeah.
where you attach onto in the middle of the air. It was okay. It didn't feel too bad.
Yeah.
Swip onto a cloud or something.
Pretty much, but it didn't feel too bad. It was like whatever.
So you have to like aim and...
Yeah, and they're saying like you have to time it, you have to aim it,
That's
and
cool.
one of the things I thought was really cool that they showed, and which kind of got me smiling as you can tell, is that they went up to a building that had two parallel pillars, and right swing, left swing, puts them into one hand, fires behind him, pulls himself back, and catapults him. I was like,
cool.
oh my god, yes!
That's awesome.
Because that was
Like in the movie.
that was a move that they did in Spider-Man 2, but to a lesser extent, where you just
Yeah, and it was just part of a mission that was shit.
It was so cool. I'm like,
It's just like...
Whoa.
yeah, cool.
I like Spider-Man 2, the game.
Yeah,
it's the best movie game ever.
It's one of the best movie games. Though.
What's the other best good movie game?
Batman on SNES is pretty good.
I haven't played it.
Side scroller. It's alright.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I mean, like,
It's pretty good. Yeah.
I mean.
Also, let's not forget G-Force on PlayStation 2.
Oh my gosh, GeForce! Wow. Yeah, so like, yeah, it looks cool. Like the other little things that adding costumes in, obviously, but these costumes have stats. Okay, cool.
I think I'll do Superior Spider-Man costume.
That'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't put it past them. I know they've got an Ultimate Spider-Man. They've got a Noir. They've got Cosmic Spider-Man. Captain Universe Spider-Man even. Iron Spider.
It's weird. I was really surprised when they had that in what's it called?
Love the Shadows.
Yeah, because it's not exactly the most well-known thing.
What
is
was?
it? There was a period where there's this thing called Captain Universe, which is this entity that attaches itself.
The blue and white suit.
Yeah,
with all the,
Yeah.
that attaches itself to various people, and it attached itself to Spider-Man this one time. So there was a period where Spider-Man was also Captain Universe.
Right.
And they put it in. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, that's a pretty cool suit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Again, we're mixing up the combat, adding in archetypes, making it all Batman-y. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever, I'll play it.
Is that what they said on the...
But it's what they...
Making it more Batman.
We're making it more Batman-y.
It's basically what they're getting at. It's like any kind of game where like, it's superheroes and have this kind of combat style, is making it more like the Batman Arkham games, pretty much. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, I'm down.
That's fine.
As long as you get down the web swimming.
If they do the combat like Batman, that'd be cool.
They said they're doing more archetypes. Your Spider Sense is going to come more into play. They're obviously going to do like stealth stuff like they did in the previous games and noir sections, but they made.
I haven't played the first Amazing Spider-Man.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll say is definitely a solid okay. I like the combat.
It's a solid mediocre.
But the combat did feel really button mashy though. You could just like hit buttons and then occasionally hit the dodge button.
Assassin's Creedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed,
Unity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
set in Paris apparently,
Patty.
which
Yeah.
I'm not entirely.
Opposed.
Yeah,
Have you seen the screens? Have you seen the screens?
I've only seen one.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I guess it's set in a time
don't
when
like
the Eiffel Tower wasn't made. Though.
Yeah, I don't like the suit.
I do.
Do you?
I quite like it.
It looks wet.
In the screen that I saw, it looked the same as every other one.
It looks like they're moving away from the more roby type stuff.
It's
Yeah.
more like
Look-
trench coaty.
Yeah, it looks more slim fit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which I'm like, sure, that makes more sense for an assassin that climbs buildings.
Yeah, and you know, like Edward didn't have the peak anymore.
It was just
Yes.
like a standard
very,
hood.
Yeah, it's
I
very
like
like
my
that.
hood.
It's a shame.
That's how I don't know.
I know, right?
You're like, fuck,
It's like, damn it!
got a peak.
Uh,
I like the peak.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
Because it looked like an eagle.
Yeah.
Because you saw an eagle when you climbed up the.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing they kind of cut out in 4 as well. Like when you jump into stuff, it would be like, oh.
Yeah, I guess it's because you're not an assassin. I still
Yeah.
haven't finished that game.
If you jump from really high up,
Homie, do it, please. I want to talk to this about this ending with you. Jeez.
we'll do it at the same time because I've just bought it.
Deesh.
Yeah.
The fuck are you?
I'm just that. Bleh.
We'll play it at the same time because I've just bought it for Xbox One, so I've got to do everything again. So that's good.
Yeah, Karen, what were you going to say?
Yeah, when you jump off really high, it goes, oh. But when you on a little one,
Sick eagle voice, bro.
It doesn't go.
Yeah.
But now he just goes.
Yeah. They early today actually they released a teaser trailer for it.
Seriously, already?
Yeah,
they're bringing out 2, you know.
Yeah, I know.
2 this year.
Yeah, 2 this year.
Which makes me think
It's going to very desaturate
apparently
the assassin market.
one of them's gonna have 4-player co-op, maybe. Apparently.
That's probably Comet is what they're talking about. Unity is the one that we've seen so far.
Yeah, one of them's coming out on Xbox 360 and PS3, and the other's coming out on PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah, it's because they didn't want to move away from the current gen now because there's so many people still on it.
Yeah, which is a fair move.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
Not everyone has the money to get like an Xbox One straight away.
Yeah. Again, also they make more money that way.
They probably thought, we've fucked over our consumer base enough already. We should give them this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Would I pick it up? Would I pick up?
I want to see more. Maybe.
Yeah.
If it's interesting.
But I'll raise a point. But the only reason I liked 4 so much was the pirating stuff.
You like the ships, though?
The ships, boats, sea shanties. You know I love the sea shanties, dude.
God damn. We gotta cosplay that someday.
Someday. The whole pirate naval stuff, loved. When it came back down to the standard tropes of the Assassin's Creed franchise, follow these guys, don't be detected, or you get to start back from this checkpoint way back.
You gotta follow
point, actually, yeah. I never thought about that, yeah.
I didn't
really
enjoy
boring.
those.
All of the missions that are typical Assassin's Creed stuff, I hate.
Yeah, and I'm saying, like...
all the follow the conversation bullshit.
I'm not doing anything, I'm not doing anything.
Or if you, 2 meters away from them, but if you turn the wrong way, it'll go, oh, you're too far away, turn around.
Yeah. And I'm saying, unless Unity has something that is akin to this pirate ship in that it was unique and...
Or they change up the entire game.
Something that will draw me more to that franchise again, because I am kind of sick to death of what they... That's what that game proved to me.
Yeah, they're just pumping them out now, not really thinking about it too much.
I mean, it's. I say this, but it's a sad situation that I am invested, and I probably will pick it up. Yeah.
Which one, the Paris one or the
Unity? There's no plans on PC yet, but still, I will pick it up if it comes to PC.
Oh, it will definitely. They always bring them out on PC.
Yeah. It's just later.
Yeah.
Is it? I thought it was at the same time.
No, it's always a bit later.
Was like a bit later, like a 2 weeks away.
Okay. It wasn't 2 weeks. It was like a month or 2 months.
Okay.
Is it a full game, or is it like Liberation?
I don't know. That's a good point.
Because it's not a number, is it?
It looks full game, but remember Revelations and Brotherhood were... You mean full game as in pertaining to the main line, or...
A whole new character and sort of like a whole link to...
You mean a whole new saga, do you mean?
A whole
kind
new world.
A whole link to like...
What's going on with Abstergo now?
Yeah. And what's his face who died?
Possibly. More than likely, it's going to have something to do
with that character that no one liked. Yeah.
Desmond, that everyone was like, yeah, you really get to play as oh shit! Right, okay.
Well, I don't know. There's no information. It's literally the leaks happened early this week, and the trailer only aired hours ago.
Yeah, so I just remembered his death. It's just like
his painless death.
Is this gonna hurt? No, not at all.
I didn't finish that game.
I didn't.
No, I watched the fucking cutscene.
So,
to be honest, I
didn't want to finish that. That's a funny thing, actually. I went into Curry's the other day and I looked at the TV demo that they had. I was like, oh, Assassin's Creed 3. But it looked really smooth. I was like, that is not gameplay. That is not gameplay at all.
Nah, bro. You're kidding yourself right now.
Where are all the dropped frames?
I'm trying to think. What else?
Where's the mundane fucking forest running?
Yeah.
Where's the playing hide and seek with your 5-year-old friend that's going to be burnt in a fire?
Yeah.
Where is it?
I was talking to a friend.
Did I say that out loud?
I was talking to a friend about the Assassin's Creed 3 and how lackluster it was. Yeah, that game just left a lot to be desired.
Solar flares!
Yeah, they really didn't lead up to a good ending.
Turns out Juno's a bad guy.
Whoopsie.
Oh, I never knew when she fucking killed my love interest.
Because I I kind of called that Juno was a bad guy when I played the end of 4. That's all I'll say about that. You need to get on it.
Clearly a bitch. Like, I know, what's her name?
So
Lucy
the
was a...
aliens or the ones before are in the 4th one?
Yes.
Okay.
In a roundabout way, yes. Again, get to the end of the game.
What do you mean in a roundabout way?
Play the game to find out. But yeah, the trailer on Unity, I wanted to talk about that. So
I haven't seen it, but I'll get it up.
Someone bring it up. But it looked... Yes, we
Yeah, I'm sure, man.
Yeah, because we've been like the height of comedy so far.
We're trying to be good, man.
I mean,
we're trying to steer away from the filth.
I mean, like...
Real highbrow comedy.
I think my thing with it's kind of hard to tell now that we've gone into another generation, whether it's actual footage, which I highly doubt, or if it's pre-rendered stuff. So it's like a single camera shot. You're inside this building, you go out, the camera follows out of this building, you see Notre Dame, hear the bells ringing, you hear a crowd, you go up along this rooftop, you start to see the assassins clothed, you stand up, and then a bird lands on his arm, gives him something, flies away, puts it in his pocket, and there's like a crowd down below watching a beheading, a guillotine beheading.
Oh, so you reckon it's revolutionary?
It is revolutionary France.
Cool.
And it's like a massive crowd.
Ooh, Zeppelins.
Like, it's not a crowd in the sense where when we play Assassin's Creed 4, there's like, splotches and that consists of crowd. I'm talking hundreds of people. Like, just watching this beheading, I'm like, if this is actual gameplay and it's running this smooth, which I highly doubt, oh my goodness.
It's like Dead Rising
good.
3, but I don't know, Dead Rising 3 did it. So.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
So if that's actually how the game will play out smoothly, oh my god.
But I can never trust those anymore now because
this is what I'm saying.
Because of that Watch Dogs thing.
Is it again? This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In fact, do you want to talk about the Watch Dogs thing? Because did we mention it?
Do you know about that?
No.
So you know when Watch Dogs first got announced at E3 like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow, this does look pretty, but I will watch it in a second.
Right.
I'll watch it right now.
No, you will not.
Get trash out of here.
Dirty Yankee.
Jesus off the table.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's
like
what they're called.
Jesus, but with sperm.
Was it a janky? Was it a janky, Lawrence?
I've heard that a lot more since you said that. And I was like really biting my tongue. Fuck! It is a real... It's not a real thing, but it's a...
It's still a stupid word, and
Yeah,
Lawrence
it
is
is a
stupid for saying it. No offense, Lawrence.
Yeah, so when Watch Dogs first came out and everyone was like, oh my god, I shit my pants! And it was like so pretty. Yeah, to be fair. And like everything was flapping in the wind and stuff. They released the same ish trailer.
Pretty much.
Again, with like the story elements. And it looks nothing like it. It looks nothing like the first one. They've stripped out all the lighting effects and all the...
flappiness.
Stress effects.
Yeah, Lawrence, you said they lowered the FPS, right?
Yeah, apparently they've lowered the FPS as well.
Lowered the flaps per second.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's... I don't know.
I'm here on that tippy waitress.
There was a comparison video you can easily find.
Yeah, half and half.
Where it's the PS4 footage from this year and the footage from two years ago.
Yep.
The 2 years ago looks vastly superior.
That's because it wasn't a PS4 back then, I'm pretty sure.
True, and
it was probably like a hyped up PC or something.
That was around about that time where that whole thing came out, actually.
Yeah.
Where someone actually opened up a booth and there was a PC under there.
Yeah.
And they were playing on the PC build.
This is a PS4.
Yeah, and obviously, like, people know...
Scandal!
Obviously, everyone knows that happens, but, like, you know, to be saying, oh, it's a PS4 with the PS4 thing slapped all over it and whatever. Yeah. But I think... Where am I going with this? One argument I heard about it was, like, what they showed was PC footage, so it could be good on PC, but I'm kind of like, well... Not necessarily. It could be it's a vertical slice.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what the term vertical slice?
Yes.
Okay, so basically, this is where they take a chunk out the game.
Yeah.
And say, here you go, look at this, and they render it, and it looks perfect. But there's not a lot of it.
They paint on top of it and make it all cool.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they show it to you. Yeah. That's what a
like Doctor Who's companion,
obviously.
where she's like, "Yeah, I know everything that's going on, but do you want to explain to me just for the people watching at home?"
Yeah. For the guys at home. Fuck you talking.
So it's it was just what I've seen. Pretty much what they're saying. What we've seen is probably a lot of vertical slice.
And this is why I don't want to get hyped up for it, because I knew that all this was gonna.
They called me insane.
They laughed.
Now who's crazy?
But yeah, it's the fact that they're gonna bring out a movie and 3 TV series.
Okay, that I did.
Comics.
I definitely was like,
I never liked that from the beginning.
No movie.
So annoying.
Bad Ubisoft.
It's just see how the first
slap him around there. No, serious. Stop it.
It's a bad Ubisoft.
Pee in the rug, you go out in the gun, okay?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so it's come out and everyone's like, this isn't the same that you promised 2 years ago.
You lied to us.
Ubisoft.
I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of want the DedSec edition just for that statue and the mask.
It still doesn't.
I kind of want it, but only because I'm a sucker for collector editions.
Also, like when I saw Titanfall come out, I was like, I just want that tiny statue.
That tiny statue was so cool.
That's so amazing.
It was so detailed and big. It's like this big.
I know.
Jesus.
Yeah,
it's
huge.
glorious, dude.
The Titanfall Collector's Edition is twice the size of the Xbox One box.
Dude, it's glorious.
It's
absolutely glorious.
You know that box that was on my floor when my Xbox came?
Yeah.
That was like way bigger. It's like that, but double. Wow. It's fucking huge.
I mean,
it's insane.
Yeah. Remember Gotham? The TV show called Gotham?
Yes.
Where it's focusing on Jim Gordon?
No.
You didn't hear about this?
As well as the Flash TV show, they're bringing out another one called Gotham, which follows Jim Gordon in his early years as his rise to
the Commissioner. So this is when he's just Captain Gordon.
Right. Yeah, I think I remember.
With no mustache. He has no mustache.
I know.
The fanboys are in uproar.
He doesn't have a mustache.
I'm not gonna watch Gotham unless Jim Gordon gets his mustache.
I'll work. I'll work past it.
Have you read the synopsis?
I know Jada Pinkett Smith is the head bad guy.
It sounds really cool, actually. But
I'm guessing it's not like
it follows
Batman Rogue Gallery or whatever.
No, it follows young Bruce Wayne as well.
Interesting.
Young Penguin.
And a younger Penguin. He's not like Bruce Wayne age.
No, he's like 20s or something.
Yeah.
And who else?
Selina's in there.
Yes.
They found
she's like a teenager.
Part of my news was like they found the Bruce and Selina, which they're going to have in there, 2 13-year-olds playing that role. And cool. Also they got writers.
Wait, as in 2 actors that are 13 playing them.
Yes.
So I'm guessing they're going to be young.
Yes, they're not. It's not present day Gotham City. It's like
no, yeah. But
no, he meant they're going to be playing younger characters because they're older actors, sort of thing. Yeah. It's going to be
they're going to be like
One Tree Hill,
8-year-olds.
It's like when they play 20-year-olds, but they're actually 40 or something.
Right, yeah. Like part of my news was like, which I found really interesting to me was like they found a writer. The writer and producer of The Mentalist and Nikita is going to be working on it, and the CSI director as well.
Yes, I was a CSI director.
I was like, this is great for me because I love The Mentalist, didn't watch Nikita, heard okay things about it, and CSI.
CSI is like one of the longest running things ever. So.
Right. So this could be good.
So it's got a good basis. As well as that, have you seen anything about the Flash TV show?
No, I haven't been looking out for it, actually.
I think they got such a good response from the whole thing from Arrow, him being in it, that they just gave him his own TV show.
Oh, I know they gave him a TV show. That's been made for a while. That's when they introduced him.
Yeah, and they've just shown all the suits and stuff.
Oh yeah, I did see the suit.
I saw the helmet.
It's very leather based. It's very leather based.
I'm not too sure about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, but again,
have they shown the full thing?
No, it's just the helmet so far.
Yeah,
that's what I've seen.
I don't know. It might be different from the neck down.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen it in film, ongoing and stuff.
But yeah, DC are really pushing this TV.
They are like going full,
which makes sense to be fair because Marvel have pretty much dominated the film.
Oh, indeed. Marvel have got the silver screen locked.
Yeah.
The Avengers, when they had like the run up Avengers films, I was like okay, and then the Avengers hit. They're like okay, DC had to step back. The Batman films were good, but no. Avengers.
Are we gonna even talk about Man of Steel 2 or Batman, Superman, whatever? Is there even any point anymore? We all know it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be.
It's either gonna be bad or it's gonna be. It's all right.
We're gonna talk about young Lex Luthor.
It's faux Justice League, which I don't like.
Faux Justice.
They've like it's like we're gonna have Wonder Woman in it. We're gonna have Green Lantern in it. We're gonna have the Flash in it.
Really?
Well, that's what a rumor I heard out months ago. I don't know if that's gonna be
Speak
debunked.
such slanderous lies, Lawrence.
And then there's
very
and
uncouth.
it's like Batman and Superman fighting each other, and there's Lex Luthor over here. Guys.
Okay, well at least Lex Luthor's in it. He's played by Jesse Eisenberg. Oh, okay.
Wonder Woman's in there too, but she's played from a chick from a Fast and Furious movie.
Although she's just.
Yeah,
that's
that's
beside
not
the
the
point
point
of
of
Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman.
Oh my god.
It's the point of Fast and Furious, though.
Exactly.
This isn't Fast 7 or whatever number they're on. It's Batman,
Fast
Superman.
22.
Yeah, I'll probably see it if the trailers look good.
I'll fucking watch it, of course I will, but
It's how I feel
but I'm
about,
not paying for it.
It's like how I feel about
I'll
Age
pay
of
for a
Extinction.
different movie.
It's how I feel about Age of Extinction. I don't want to watch it because it's a Michael Bay Transformers film, but Grimlock's in it.
Yeah, I have to watch
I
it.
have to watch it
I owe it
now.
to myself to give Mike one more chance, Michael. But you get one more. You fuck up on it, we're done.
You know, Michael Bay did The Island.
That was in the movie.
yeah. With
yeah, of course he did the movie.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that blew my mind when I found out.
I've never seen the movie, but like,
I was watching this YouTube video called "Worst Spoilers in Trailers and Stuff," and The Island was one of them. It was like the whole thing. It was like Ewan McGregor shouting, "There is no island! It's a fake!" And then he cuts to the title screen, "The Island." It's so funny.
Nice.
And then there's like the Phantom Menace, where it's all like really drill shit stuff. Made a claim, blah blah blah. The Phantom Menace, and then it just goes Darth Maul. He's like, psh! It's like, ah, cool. He's got a claymore kind of thing. Psh! Ah, fuck. They just ruined the best thing of the movie.
Yeah.
That's why I don't watch trailers anymore. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I think I can only talk about the. Have you seen the latest Amazing Spider-Man trailer?
No.
Honey.
Maybe I think I have, but like they all sort of blend together.
You know,
after a
they've
while.
shown 30 minutes of footage already.
Wow.
If you combine all the trailers.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
I read that somewhere.
Did you say wowzer?
I said wow. I probably did.
It sounded like it had a bit of a Z on the end there.
But yeah, I kind of got it spoiled a bit for me.
It's because the world hates you. That's not like fuck you, Chris. That's like I'm sorry that the world hates you.
But you know how whenever we walk into the View and they've got that fucking huge Spider-Man poster and he's got a green fucking goblin in the middle and he's all like, woo! And it's like,
hoverboard.
Spoiler!
Back to the Future 2.
Yeah. I figured in my head it's not that much of a spoiler because it's Green Goblin, he's going to be in it at some point. The spoiler I don't want to know is who was in the jail at the end of the first one.
Oh,
but
have they spoiled it?
No, they haven't spoiled it. Well, I don't know, they might have done. But I haven't looked into it.
Good.
But I was watching this Nerdist video and it was totally not about Spider-Man, and they just brought up a picture of Green Goblin with his mask on or whatever, and I was like, what's that? Oh, fuck! You bitch!
That's disgusting, yeah.
I think the worst thing
It
is
looks
they
so
don't.
cool though.
The worst thing is they don't necessarily have a mask on. It's like
Yeah, that's his actual face. But
it's like his actual face with like
dude.
like cybernetics on it.
Also, it might be Harry Osborn rather than Norman Osborn.
Interesting. I know Harry's in the movie. But...
Felicia might be in there as well.
Ooh, yeah, girl.
Yeah, she's gonna be Harry's girlfriend.
I guess, yeah, because they went to school together, didn't they?
Yeah, and she's also played by an actress named Felicia, which is funny.
She's gonna have white hair.
She has black hair. But no, she has blonde hair initially. The white hair comes when she gets her black hair powers.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
yeah. One thing I wanted to talk about in the Marvel movieverse before we close off was the Avengers 2 concept art stuff.
This concept art stuff.
I shared a picture of a Hulk, like
There wasn't enough of Hulkbuster in Iron Man 3.
It wasn't necessarily. It was a construction.
Nice
bot.
little tease.
It was a nice little tease. It was a construction bot, but like It is a concept art of the Hulkbuster versing, obviously, the Hulk. I was like, awesome! Then there's another one with
Speed guy.
Quicksilver. He looks really good in this one. He's not Days of Future Past Quicksilver because we've got to make that distinction.
Yeah. Is he part of the X-Men?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a mutant.
Sometimes he's part of the Brotherhood of Mutants. Sometimes
he's an Avenger. Now he's part of X Factor. We'll talk about X Factor later.
Sometimes.
But like this costume looks better. It looks more streamlined than the one that they're having for Days of Future Past. And then there's some Scarlet Witch, which I like.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch. Cool, man.
Like, let's go back up a bit. Like, if you look at Scarlet Witch one, they moved away from the classic headdress and cloak and whatever.
That wouldn't have worked in movie.
No. But
it's like a red leather jacket.
But they still got... I think that still feels Scarlet Witch-y.
Yeah.
I'm like, I will... Yeah, I'll get behind that. If she.
I wonder if Wasp's going to be in it, because it's not Hank Pym, is it?
Are you talking about Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Fucking if they make Wasp an old lady, I'm going to flip the shit.
They're going to have to. Dude, they're going to have to. Because Hank Pym's old. Unless they make Scott Lang's love interest Wasp. That's the only way I see that working.
Or unless they change it, and they're just trying to psych people out, and they're just oh no, it really is Hank Pym.
Nah,
because he would be a good Hank Pym.
Casting's made. They can't really do anything else with that, I don't think, because the casting's already made. That forgot his name, Michael something is already Hank Pym.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Mum?
But it is.
They got like a thing of Star-Lord, like a still, showing his full armor.
A natural still.
Not like a
cool?
a concept art thing. It looks alright.
Oh, Winter Soldier comes out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that does. It does.
With Falcon.
Punch!
Did you not know Falcon was in it?
Yeah, but only like a week ago.
Oh right. It looks alright. I want to see it just for that moment when Bucky catches the shield.
Oh my god!
Like, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's another thing I think they're showing off way too much. Just Bucky in general.
Yeah, I wanted them to keep the Winter Soldier a secret.
Yeah,
for a
it's
while.
just like, oh, it's the guy that fell in the first one.
And he doesn't even have a mask. It's just like
yeah,
warping.
exactly. Yeah, and they show his face in the trailer, like full on, not even in shadow or anything.
It's like, hey, it's me, I'm back.
Hey, I'm your old pal.
Remember that
Bucky.
guy that made you really guilty of the fact that I died? Yeah.
But yeah, I mean I think that's a good place to wrap up. Yeah. But yeah, that's the podcast done for this week. But yeah, thank you.
Mention Comic-Con real quick.
Yeah, me and Matt are going to Comic-Con tomorrow.
Come out and see us if you like. Although it'll be a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would
go back in time about 4 days. And
survive until time travel is created, then come back in time.
And then for the 3 people watching or listening...
Hey, when we're big, people are going to come back and listen to these early podcasts and be like, whoa.
I like how it's when, not if.
When, man.
Of course, you got to be optimistic about this.
Yeah.
Glass half full, man. Glass half full.
Thank you guys.
We're going to make a schedule for when we move out.
For listening.
Schedule.
Thank you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Follow us on our social links and all that stuff.
Social links?
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Persona.